I really think after this season, once the Lakers disappoint everybody and then they start talking bad about Bron, I think that's when he gonna hang that shit up. As soon as it get too hot in the kitchen, he got to get out that mug. Just bottom line. Like, why do we got to do all of this stuff, man? Why do we got to do all this drama queen stuff? Like,
trying to get paid,
I'm gonna
man.
make the decision. Everybody think you gonna. I mean, and so some people they're gonna say, the LeBron fans gonna get me because they're gonna say this is brilliant marketing. Only LeBron James could get talked about for his marketing. They're gonna say some shit like that. But just go ahead and retire and say you taking Bronny with you. Just go ahead. That's what we was waiting on. That's all we was waiting on. We was waiting.
Who's retiring first?
I was gonna hear that. Me and Bronny are stepping away from the game. This would be our farewell tour. That's the bottom line. Or I thought, hey, bro, we gonna make a trade between Victor Oladipo and Bronny James. I thought they was gonna trade. Bronny
shout out Vic
and Vic out here. That's what I thought.
Hey, shout out to the real. Hey, shout out to the real Vic.
And yo,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
We'll get
he
into
lost that name, Ox. Fuck it. He lost that name. His name
We'll
from
get
now
into
on
My nigga
is Victor. That's his name. Is Victor.
Jordan, if your Wi-Fi crash, you know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, I already know. My bad. You know.
Them trucks outside. All them vans outside.
I'm gonna apologize for it, like Dame Dash do every time he go on the little rant. I'm gonna apologize for it, and I'm gonna say we need to stick together. And then 2 weeks later, I'm gonna come back and say he a girl. That's it.
How many more years, realistically, if we're being honest up here, how many more years is James gonna play in your estimation, Ox? If you had to pick a number, how many more years do you think he got?
2, maybe 2 or 3. 2 or 3. I definitely think 2. I'm positive about 2. He's too good. He's too good. He's too good to go out right now.
Mars, how many more years do you think James got left?
I'll be dead before Bron, I believe.
Damn, Mars.
He gonna outlaw me at this rate. So shit, I don't know.
I think he got 2 years. 2 years. I really think after this season, once the Lakers disappoint everybody and then they start talking bad about Bron, I think that's when he gonna hang that shit up. As soon as it get too hot in the kitchen, he got to get out that mug. Just bottom line. It's gonna be one of them things. Or when the Lakers seasons just start to become disappointed, that's when it's gonna be. I think it's about time for me to do it. I gave this game a lot. I gave it my all. It's gonna be some bullshit ass speech like that, but I think this is last year.
What do you want him to say?
I'm cool with what he gonna say.
Mamba out. You just want
I'm cool with what he gonna say. I just know this is how it's gonna be. I just know he gonna go out. I think he gonna go out on the terms of the Lakers just being disappointed. I think that's just what's gonna happen. I just gonna, I think it's one of them things.
So he's not going out on top, is what you're saying, Drenchy. He's not going out on top.
Nah,
is he retiring a Laker?
They ain't never winning a champion. He's not winning no more championships unless he just go join the Oklahoma City Thunder or some shit like that.
Jordan, are you positive he's going to retire a Laker?
He might retire a Cleveland Cavalier. I mean, he might do some shit like make another decision and go back to Cleveland. This is for you. This is all the staples of Bron movement right now. It's just, one of them things. So I don't know. I just don't think he winning no more championships. I think that's over with.
His contract's done after this year, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I would be very interested to see if he would take a $1 type of deal to go to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Ain't no way Bron taking $1.
Deliver one more championship.
He ain't got no money. He ain't taking no $1.
Well, I mean, as a farewell tour, obviously he make a ton of money off the court. It doesn't really matter. Cap circumvention is no joke. But nevertheless, we just
I beg to differ.
Oh, it's serious now? I'm glad.
You said it's no joke. I'm saying it is a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Okay, cool. You still stuck on
Wasn't
that.
a joke to Minnesota in 1989, but keep going, Ox. Keep going, Ron.
Is Vegas gonna get a team by then? No, that shit can't happen because if if they announce an expansion, don't it take 2 years or something like that?
It's gonna be something like that.
Yeah,
I would like to see him retire as a Cav personally.
Pin, it's not just that though. Like,
they got a LeBron-sized hole in their roster right now.
That's exactly my point. Like, even if he was to just go there next year, and let's say he
ain't got no hole in their roster.
Took a smaller contract or whatever, like LeBron on the Cavs would be dope. Honestly? Not just because he's from Cleveland, not just because he's won championships there, and obviously he did his whole thing in Cleveland, but this team could use LeBron.
With the East wide open, just a hypothetical.
It won't be wide open when he get there.
Would you explore, if you were the Cavs, would you explore trading Darius Garland to the Lakers right now for LeBron James?
For LeBron James, no.
Why would you do that to Darius Garland? You know what LeBron do to point guards?
No.
Not
Darius
trade him.
Garland goes to the Lakers.
Darius for Luka.
Hell no! Why would you do that to Darius Garland? You know what?
I don't care about Darius Garland. I'm trying to get LeBron to his final destination.
Leave him where he at.
I wouldn't do that for a 1-2 year. And I'm not even that high on Darius Garland, but I wouldn't do that for 1 or 2 years of LeBron.
I mean, teams have given up a lot more for a short window. I mean, are we positive that LeBron is not going to retire before KD right now? Like, KD could retire at 39. KD could also retire at 44.
KD might play till he's 45. I ain't gonna lie.
He could. He definitely.
KD's been very consistent. The moment he feels he's not still one of them ones, he said he don't want to play now. So
that's what I'm saying.
Whenever we see KD's noticeably declines, that'll probably be his last year.
Well, you just said it yourself
3 years ago.
But KD is still putting up 25 efficient. Like, KD's still one of them ones.
Well, he'll be able to put up 25 efficient for a very long time.
I just have one more question for you guys. What are your realistic expectations for LeBron in season 23? MVP. We talked about this. We talked about this kind of yesterday. Y'all remember last year? He was all NBA last year. Remember, there was a moment in time where he potentially was even being considered for first team All NBA. We spoke about it a lot up here. But I want to know,
what do you All NBA last year? By the way,
you think so?
Donovan Mitchell shouldn't have made it. But yeah.
So do you think, Jordan? Do you then think that he could double down on that and do it this
But
year?
he did. He did make first team All Pro. Eat it, Jordan. You hater. You Donovan Mitchell hater. Eat it. He was first team All Pro.
He did.
That's right. Eat it. 24 game on the best team in the Eastern Conference last season.
I understand it. I understand it now. But I'm just saying he shouldn't have made it.
Yes, he should have. But as you were saying, Ron, I apologize for interrupting you. My fault.
No, I'm just asking, Jordan, since you brought that up, do we think LeBron can make first team this year?
I don't know if he'll make first team, but I do think he'll make first. I mean, I do think he'll make second or third. I think as long as LeBron James is playing, he'll always make an All NBA team. Like, it's very hard for him not to, just because he understands the game so well. Like, he's gonna stumble on 22 to 25 points a game. He's gonna stumble on that.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna stumble on 7-8 assists a game. He's gonna stumble on 7-8 rebounds. How is that not second?
So I roll out of bed and I'm 28 and 7. I roll out of bed and I'm that. Wow.
Oh, absolutely. Now, I don't know if he's gonna get 28, but
that is Scotty Barnes, actually. But yeah, that is literally Scotty Barnes, except
even though Scotty Barnes doesn't roll out of bed and do that. Like, Scotty Barnes is busting his ass to be 20.
Scotty Barnes
busting his ass to do that. Chill. Come on, man. You not watching him? Don't comment on him, man. You not watching him.
Yeah, you don't watch him, man.
You don't watch ball. You're not watching him. Chill. Like, you talking about a guy who could have 2 points going into the fourth quarter and put up 19 points against Giannis, and he can't do nothing about it. What are we talking about here?
Exactly, man.
You talking about
how many times did he do that again?
Hey,
19 points.
I told y'all the term is called biased optimism. That's what it is, you know. Sometimes you just get a little optimistic. But Scotty Barnes is a great player, though.
Scotty clears Giannis. I think that's what we're understanding. Scotty clears Giannis because that
we're
one
not
game.
Sounds
like you haters, man.
No, what y'all need to do is y'all need to start watching basketball before you speak on it.
Go ahead, Chill.
To answer your question, Ron, I think that we could. I mean, I'm done. I'm done saying what James can't do, even though I don't think that they're winning an NBA championship. I don't think that we're going that far. But I do think that James can play at an all NBA level again this season. I don't think it's ridiculous for me to get 22 to 24, 6-7 rebounds, and 7-8 assists on a team that's a top 5 team in the Western Conference. I don't think it's ridiculous for me to think that. And he'll give me still at age 40 years old, he'll still give me flashes of the athleticism that he used to have, where he'll run down the lane, throw one down. He'll still give me flashes of that. But I think I'm going to see more of. I think I'm going to see more of a jump shooting James this season. I think I'm going to see more of a screen and dive James, like I saw last year when he was really good doing that with Austin Reeves. I think I'm going to see more of that with him this year, even with DeAndre Ayton. And I also think that his rebounding is going to go up off the strength that he playing with DeAndre Ayton, because I think DeAndre Ayton is going to garner a lot of attention on the glass. So I think I could see another all NBA type season. But as far as them winning the NBA championship, I'll be blown away if they did that shit again. That would blow
does
my
he still require a second defender?
Yes,
at all times.
Oh, absolutely.
Then he's still
guard. Maybe late in the fourth quarter, probably not. But But like all game, you better get you a help defender or LeBron. If LeBron gets to 30 before the fourth quarter start, your ass in for a long night. So you better put a help defender right there.
That don't too much. Like I get what you're saying, Jordan. I'm not like debating against that. But what I'm saying is, regardless of how many points he has, when Bron gets it in his mind to put that shoulder in your chest and get downhill, you need help. Like you need help. There's nothing you can do. He's still bigger, stronger. I don't know if he's still faster, but he knows how to manipulate those angles. He knows when to attack. He knows how to rock you to sleep, and he doesn't need a deep bag to do it. I don't think Bron's ever had a deep bag and much tween, bop, pink, whatever y'all call it.
He never needed it.
He doesn't need it because he's a super intelligent basketball player. He understands angles. He understands how my player's here. You have to guard us like this. I can attack you this way. That's why what you just said about you're guaranteed that he's going to be an all NBA player. I'm right there with you on that because he understands the game. It's the angles of the game. He understands that to another level. And when you're a superior athlete as far as strength and in athleticism goes, you can take advantage of that. And he's going to continue to do that as long as he's around.
The question of like how long could he play? I think he could if he wanted to. Like if he just wanted to be in the NBA and be a starter, I think he could do 4 more years. I really do. I think at 45, he's still like a really solid third option who can still shoot because he figured out the jump shot, right? Which is a crazy thought because Vince Carter was pretty washed at 43, 44. Dikembe Mutombo was really washed at 43, 44. Although Jordan would probably tell you he was 65 years old when he was doing it.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Dikembe, though.
Yeah. But yesterday we released an interview with AJ DeBonce's trainer. He's also training Tyron Stokes. He also trained the Asar and Amen Thompson. He also trained Jalen Green. And we got into like deep weeds of like athleticism. And everything he was talking about was like fascia, balance, proprioception, everything we talked about with Shea. And, shout outs to John. I think all of the stuff he was talking about the whole time I was thinking LeBron could literally play for like 8 more years because it doesn't matter that he can't jump high. He's just going to be stronger, bigger, faster.
He can't jump high though. LeBron jump high as hell right now.
He really do.
He could still jump super high right now, but I'm saying like his game is so contained. He doesn't need to do a lot to get.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like you could limit his actions to like post touches.
And Bron gonna retire before we do that. I think we probably gonna miss Bron got a second half of his game that we just gonna miss as basketball fans because he don't want us to see it. Like we gonna miss the part where
you talk about him like slowing down all the way down.
Yeah, that's the second part of his game.
Jordan, is he ducking again?
Huh?
He's ducking again.
I mean, I don't know if it's ducking. I think it's smart. I mean, he one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. So, I think him leaving before you get to that point is good because they're gonna forget that he was once upon a time this guy. I just know that LeBron got 5 more years in his career left of just the downside of his game for real. Because right now he's still a superstar, whether you want to admit it or not. Bron is still a superstar. So
you're talking about him going into like being a role player, like being a lesser
he
player.
Got a really good career.
I could still do that. Like I could still be a rotation guy or like the 4th or 5th starter for another 4 or 5 more years. But here's the thing, though, Ron. Here's the thing, though, Ron. I understand where you at when it comes to him still being able to jump high. Ron, when you get into your 40s, when you get into your mid 40s, things don't work as fast as they used to. You don't heal up as fast as you used to. You don't run as fast as you used to. And I can appreciate what modern medicine is and how he takes care of his body. In the end, this is still the human element. And the human element is I am aging. He's not the same guy athletically today that he was 3 years ago, even at 37. So at 42, he's not going to be the same athlete that he was at 40 years old. So I think that it's incredible even if he can't jump high, right? I can appreciate that. But
that doesn't matter, Joe. Like winning the spot on the court just means am I more athletic than the guy I'm facing? So when he goes up against Keegan Murray, who is like, I don't know, it's like 15 years his junior, does it matter that one guy is 41 and the other guy is 25, 26 if the guy who's 41 is still more athletic and probably will be more athletic at 42, 43, and 44? Keegan Murray is a good defender. He's a starting small forward, right? Yep. Like, I don't think there's a world let's just say 3 years from now, flash us forward 3 years from now. I know he's not going to play 3 more years, but let's just assume he does.
Mm-hmm.
Can Moses Moody stop him in 3 years? Can Jonathan Kuminga stop him in 3 years? Yeah.
Yes, I'd like to think so. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yo,
they're not going to be able to stop him.
Mars, I would like to hear from you about what you think LeBron would do this year.
Play basketball. The old guys, him, Steph, KD, like those guys. I don't have
James?
expectations for them. Pardon?
Yeah. Does he fall in that
him.
category?
Yeah, him. Who else is old? Like, if you want to go beyond that and say like,
who's the grandpa crew? So you got Bron, KD, Steph,
James
Harden. Oh, Kawhi? Is Kawhi in the grandpa crew now?
No, he's just old.
He's
But
not.
no.
Okay.
Chris
He's
Paul is
not there
grandpa
yet.
crew. It's
Chris
okay.
Paul.
Yeah.
Chris Paul.
They're
Paul
like
George?
the 5. They're like the 5 living legends in the NBA. I would say, like the old all timers. But yeah, anything those guys do at this point is just a bonus.
How did you not include DeAndre Jordan? That's crazy.
Because I'm talking about the legends.
Okay, not no legend.
Is DeAndre Jordan still
not like
in the
Shout out to DeAndre Jordan. Shout out to DeAndre Jordan, man. But come on.
I didn't know he's still in the league though. I didn't.
I saw him getting ready for year 20.
I don't think he's on a team right now, but he got drafted in 08, so he is one of those old guys. He was in the league before Stephen. But yeah, I don't have expectations for those guys. Whatever they give me at this point is a bonus. If Bron is still all NBA caliber, if Steph is still all NBA caliber, if KD is still all NBA caliber, if James Harden, like all they get is praise at this point. For whatever they provide, all they get is praise. If Bron is still a top 10 level player in year 23, I think that should be met with the utmost respect and praise. The idea that I've seen a few people, it's a larger majority. Well, it's still a minority of people, but it's a larger majority than I think it should be. Act as if Bron playing for longer is hurting him in any sense. I just think that's some of the stupidest logic I've ever heard. Like, if you can't appreciate someone being the oldest player in the league and being one of the 15 best players on the planet, because winning more championships and less time is all that matters, then I just don't think you appreciate the game enough, if I'm being honest. Anything those guys provide at this point is just icing on top of already all-time cakes. So
I think that's where we are, though.
I was just gonna say, Mars. I get what you're saying, Mars. But like, let's just do this. So you wouldn't be surprised if LeBron made a first team All NBA?
I would.
I mean, if he makes it, I wouldn't be surprised. If I think he should be first team All NBA, I'd be surprised. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, if he makes it, it would make sense.
Convinces you.
If I think he played like a top 5 player in the regular season, I'd be surprised. Mm-hmm. But if he does it, then tip my cap, obviously. Like, goddamn.
Well, one, Mars, I'm thinking to myself, you can play yourself, especially because the expectation on you is so high. You can play yourself out of a position. Now, I understand your logic in the idea that if I've been around so long and I've been playing at this level so long, that it should definitely be celebrated. And I can definitely get with that. That's not something that I think is ridiculous, because to your point, we wasn't talking about Jabbar like this in 88, Mars. I promise you that. We were not talking about Robert Parrish when he was 42 years old like this. We weren't doing this with Karl Malone at age 39. We weren't talking about him like this. So I think that it's something that can 100% be celebrated. But when you get to a point where, if this is what I'm competing for, like, I'm not just here because I'm not just here because I'm just collecting a check, or I'm just on the backside of my career. No, I'm not doing that. I'm here because I'm still trying to compete for NBA championships, and I'm not close to where these guys are. That's what I'm going to be viewed as. And if that's the case, and I'm not doing that, I can play myself out of that position.
It doesn't, like, for most people, Bron is top 2 of all time, right? Like, for most people. He's 1 or 2, MJ, LeBron, whatever, for most people. Nothing Bron does at this point is going to move him down.
I don't think so.
So anything that happens can only help him, because the person who's above him for most people is Michael Jordan. So everything he does can only bolster his case against MJ. It's not like he's going to retroactively fall behind Kareem or Kobe or whoever you have after them. Like, he's not gonna start falling down the list after people who have already retired. So like everything Bron does, everything Steph does, all it does is help them move up the all-time list. If all you do is look at them through the all-time scale or where they rank all-time, everything they do is only gonna help. Like, if Bron gets blitzed in the first round next year and they get swept, he's not all of a sudden going to fall down to number 3 on the all-time list. Now, that's just not going to happen.
Nothing
it doesn't hurt.
Either hurt
but
or
if
help
Bron goes all the way to a title next year and wins the Finals MVP, that's going to help him. Does that make him better than MJ? Have your conversation. But like
I don't think nothing he do good or bad gonna change nothing for me.
Like nothing's going.
But if we're in a space, because I've actually heard people like, let's just say for the sake of argument, to your point, Mars, he loses and gets blitzed in round 1. Meanwhile, the Golden State Warriors go on to win the NBA championship.
Oh, that banner gonna be crazy. That's
well, not only that, here we go, right?
Yeah,
like that's stuff that.
Yeah, but that's a current player who can surpass Bron, and that's to my point. Steph can still add. Now, do I think Steph gonna pass Bron? No, but
I don't
like
think so,
for people saying that, it's not like they're saying, "Give me a retire." It's not like they're saying, "Oh, Bron gets blitzed in the first round. Magic is now over LeBron all time."
No,
like. No, it's about current players can improve their standing. So Steph can improve his standing. KD, like if KD wins a chip in Houston, I know people are going to start throwing him in their top 10. And that's because KD is still currently playing, so he can add to whatever he's done. But you can't move down below people who have already retired. The only way that happens is if you start changing how you value certain players. And I do that all the time. I've changed how I value certain players. So my list has changed after guys have retired. But for the most part, if you have Bron top 2, he's not going to fall down to number 4 because what he does right now this year. Like, that's just not going to happen. So the longevity stuff, like, acting like longevity damages LeBron in any way, I just don't agree with that. I think that's some of the.
So your logic is the fact that he's been, if it's current players, because I feel like that's how Magic ended up passing Bird, if I'm being honest with you. I think that Bird started falling off at the end. Magic was getting consistently better as time went on, and they were still in the league. And the fact that James is still in the league with Steph Curry, and Curry is still playing at an all-pro level, and that they're still trying to build a championship team around him. Could he be surpassed? I don't think Curry is a better player than James. I don't think he's ever been a better player than James. I don't think he'll ever be a better player than James. But if we're talking about winning, and you got a guy that's current in the league right now, to your point, if I'm playing at that level, I mean, I definitely can surpass you. That could happen. And to be able to get 5 championships while you were still running around here, I mean, we definitely have to have. I wouldn't have a conversation, but I'm sure I would hear it. I'm certain that I would.
The conversation will happen for sure. I mean, every conversation seems to happen.
I'm sure I
on
would
the
hear
internet.
it.
That's just kind of how things go at this point. But anything Bron does at this point is a bonus. That's where I stand.
I already got my mind made up about him, Ron. I'm straight. I already got my mind made up about him. There's nothing else that he could do to make me go, yo,
I'm with Chill on that.
Not better than this dude. I'm straight. I think he's the best ever. I've always thought
I'm with you on that.
I thought he was the best ever. So that's where I am, and I don't think there's anything that can change that for me. It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. You're the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.